All right, today's the day. Today is the day that we've officially traversed Mexico from north to south, and we're about to enter Belize. Now, crossing new borders is always kind of a little frightening and tedious and interesting.
Exciting.
And, I was getting ready to say that, and exciting. There's a lot of new things to learn and figure out, but it's also a new country, and there's gonna be new food, new people, new places, and all the things that make that place awesome and make us want to go there. So here we go. We're leaving Mexico. All right, we're going into Belize. The roads are already a little crazy here. We haven't left Mexico yet, but we have got just maybe a kilometer or two, and we're gonna be in Belize.
So we're gonna go Caminos and Cargo. Cars and light vehicles go straight ahead.
All right, we just got stamped out of Mexico. We got ourselves out, the vehicle out. We got our $400 back. It's going back on our credit card. And we are ready to do this whole process in reverse going into Belize. Now, I'm sorry I can't film this for you guys. They're pretty strict about cameras in these government buildings. I wished I could run a camera the whole way through, but I can't. So we're just gonna have to summarize things as we get done. I'll do my best to keep you guys updated. So far, getting out of Mexico has been super easy.
There we go. That's the border.
Crossing the border.
Welcome to Belize! Woohoo!
All the vehicles coming into Belize must be quarantined, or basically they spray you down with some sort of a pesticide or something. It's all over our van now. It's not really a big deal. It's kind of like when you drive into those car washes in the US, those automated ones, and it sprays the undercarriage of your car. It's kind of like that, but it sprays it with some liquid that will supposedly kill seeds and any kind of invasive species and keep it from coming from Mexico into Belize.
They charged us 120 Mexican pesos, and I got my first Belizean dollars.
All right, we're in Belize now. What is there to say? It was really easy. They speak English here. All the signs were in English. It was so simple. Coming from Mexico, where we've been doing fine, but we've been struggling a little bit with language and figuring things out on the fly, it was very refreshing to have them come in and they said hello. So that made it really easy. And we've gone through customs and immigration, which means we've gotten the vehicle approved and stamped into the country as an approved vehicle, and we've got ourselves stamped in. Now, we have a 30-day visitor's visa. I guess it's not officially a visa, but it's what they give visitors, and that's the max. You can renew it if you want. You can renew us and the vehicle in 30-day increments, but 30 days is going to be all we need, and we should be set. The one last step we have to do is go get insurance. All right, right here in this building, we just got our insurance. Let's go explore Belize. Well, we're in Belize now. It feels really good. It was actually a very easy process. I was a little disappointed. I thought we'd have more craziness, more confusion, but I shouldn't be, because all that is coming in future borders. But we are here now. It is very warm, 90 degrees, full humidity, and feels good to be back in the air conditioning in the Revel. And we are now headed on to where we're going to camp for the night. So we are getting our first water in Belize. All right, so we're kind of relieved to know that the water situation is going to be the same in Belize. I think it's going to be the same the whole way down, where we're going to be finding these purificadas or these water shops and buying purified bottled water in these giant Garraphone jugs, and then we'll pump those into our Revel from there. It's really very different than we're used to in the States, but it's a very simple process and easy to do. It's going to cost us about $3 US to fill up our 24-gallon tank in the Revel.
Look how pretty this is.
This is beautiful, isn't it? All right, it's our first night in Belize. It is hot. It is beautiful here, but it is hot. I think that's a trend we're going to be on for a little bit until we get some higher elevations. So, awesome day. I'm stoked to be in Belize. This is going to be a really fun new adventure being in a new country, and we'll see what tomorrow holds. It is beautiful here. We're right on this river. There's supposedly crocodiles. We're down here looking for them. But so far, we haven't seen a crocodile yet. We're gonna keep looking though. Last night we stayed here at this restaurant. Said if we ate dinner here, we'd be more than welcome to park for the night. And they had a nice place with shade trees. We were able to park under there, get out of the sun, because it was really hot yesterday. And I think that's gonna be a theme that just continues on through Central America. There's banana plants everywhere, big palms, coconuts, you name it. It is just beautiful here. But I think we're about to push off. We're gonna keep driving south and go see more of Belize. Hopefully we can find some really good snorkeling. Well, here we are, and you're not gonna believe this. We're here on the beach on the Caribbean Ocean. We have this beautiful little camp here amongst coconut trees. That right there is the Caribbean Ocean. This is gonna work for the night. All right, I have a coconut and a big knife. I have not bought my machete yet. I'm searching for machetes. I'm gonna use my big old Bowie knife here, and we're gonna whack into this coconut and see if we can get some juice out of it. Now, the most important thing here is to not take off your finger as you're taking off the top of the coconut. So let's see how this goes. Okay, I'm getting in here now. Here's the eyes. If any of you guys have suggestions on a better, more efficient way to open a coconut other than using a real machete and not a big knife, let me know. I'd love to hear. And you watch these little kids do this in the Mexican markets, and they're like, chop, 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 and they're in. And here I am, I've been beating on this thing for 10 minutes. But it's opening up. All right, Kathy, you ready for some coconut juice? All right, so I can see the 3 eyes of the coconut shell. I'm gonna just kind of drill into it with the tip of the knife. This knife is pretty aggressive and pretty sharp, so I think it should be able to do the job. I've done this before using actually like a drill and a drill bit. I think we're in.
Here, you want my cup? Did you get anything?
Tastes kind of sandy. There. Now there's juice coming out. Let's try some. Yeah.
Is it good? Here, put some in my cup.
You want to hear them?
Yeah.
May need 2 holes. I've got maybe, I don't know, this much juice in here. Mmm, warm coconut juice. I'm gonna hack at this a little more, see if I can get this husk off of here and get it down to a grocery store looking coconut. Okay, let's see if we can bust into this thing. Got it. Look at that. Look at all that coconut in there. That is gorgeous. I love it. Ooh, that's so good. This is my first coconut of the Pan Am here in Belize on the Caribbean Ocean. Seems very fitting to bust into this coconut here, enjoy some coconut juice and some of the meat from the coconut. This is gonna be cool. What should we make with this? Leave me a comment down below. What is the best thing to make while you're living in your camper van? Now, I don't have a big oven or any of that. We do have a brand new air fryer though, that maybe we could make something with this in there. But what is the best thing that we should cook using coconut as an ingredient? Leave it in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Let's see if George wants some coconut.
Hey buddy, what do you got?
What is it?
That looks like coconut.
Coconut for George.
Right on.
You like coconut?
I'm gonna find out. I need a knife.
I kind of just like gnawed on it like a little rat.
No, it's good.
Good. All right.
Oh.
There's 40 more here we need to have husked by
Okay.
morning. Now enjoy.
Okay, thank you.
It was very hot last night, almost 80 degrees for the low. We were just laying in bed sweating. At one point, about midnight, I said, gosh, let's turn on the AC. Kathy's like, yes, turn on the AC. So we did, and we ran it off of our Lithionics batteries last night, which we have 650 amp hours of batteries. It'll run for hours and hours and hours off of that, like almost 10 hours. What a beautiful camp this is. I'm so happy to be here. Belize, it's pretty nice, but it's hot. I think the Happy Manatee camp here has the best bathroom we've seen since we left the United States. Flush toilets that actually flush. You can put toilet paper in the toilets themselves. They built the plumbing system to be able to handle that, which I don't know if we've gotten into this in the videos, but most of the places down here in Mexico and beyond, when you use the restroom and you have your toilet paper, you can't flush it down the toilet. You actually put it into a trash bag that is right there in the bathroom. It's kind of weird to us just because our brains aren't wired that way, but it is nice just to be able to dispose of all that down the toilet. All right, we're here in Belize at a place called Placencia. Seems like a gringo resort community, but it's mixed in here with a little bit of local flair as well. And there's a lot of businesses, a lot of tour operations, a lot of fancy houses and hotels. But we're excited to be here because there is incredible snorkeling and scuba diving here. And that is just what we're doing. Tomorrow we are going out on a boat and we're gonna explore the Barrier Reef. And it's supposedly some of the best diving, snorkeling that you can have. Good morning, Placencia, Belize. We camped last night here at Captain Jack's Outfitters, which is a scuba diving tour company. They let us camp in their parking lot overnight, which was really great because here in Placencia, it's kind of a major tourist zone and there's a lot of hustle and bustle, not a lot of campgrounds, but it's cool that some of these places will allow you to stay in their parking lots, which that just set the stage because today we're going out on one of their dive trips. We're gonna be snorkeling in some really beautiful reefs. Belize has the second best coral reef in the whole world, so we're gonna go check it out. All right, what do you do in Belize? You go snorkeling, and that's what we're gonna do today. We're heading out with Captain Jack's crew, and we're gonna be on a boat called the Be Happy, and we're going to some really primo snorkeling spots. It's gonna be rad.
Hey, good morning, guys. How we doing? Be happy. That's the name of the boat.
We have made it to Silk Key. This place looks like a Corona commercial. Glowing blue water around us. Now this island is regulated by the government. It's a place that they bring tourists, I think, to kind of minimize impact. This is gorgeous. I'm so glad we're here. There's 3 silt keys. You can see the other 2 out there in the distance. But we are just surrounded by reef. We're surrounded by beautiful, glowing blue water. This is gonna be some of the best snorkeling we've probably ever done. So here we go. Let's snorkel in the barrier islands of Belize.
And it was the most beautiful reef I've ever seen. There was fan coral and brain coral and all different kinds of fish. We saw damselfish and angelfish, and it was just beautiful. I was completely mesmerized as I was looking under the water, and the longer you looked, the more you saw. Things would just come out from the coral, and it was really spectacular.
All right, so we just finished snorkel number 3. All right, Belize has not disappointed. This place is amazing, but everywhere we go, it is great. The people are great. The food is really good. The chicken, the rice, the beans that we had today was awesome. Our boat is here. It's gonna take us back to Placencia where the vans are waiting. So that's it for snorkeling in the Great Barrier Reef of Belize. What an awesome stop on our Pan American journey. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please hit like and subscribe down below if you don't mind. It really helps our channel grow. Also, huge thank you to our Patreon members. These guys right here, you could click this link and there'll be a link in the description down below where you can find out more about our Patreon and our field guides that go all the way from Alaska down to the tip of Baja, covering our most recent field guide for Death Valley. Check that out. Some fun stuff in there, and it'll help you guys hopefully plan your next amazing adventure and use some of our experiences to help you get to the best spots. We're headed to the next country down the line, Guatemala. And until then, I hope I see you somewhere over the horizon. Take care, guys. Have a good one.